Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys today. We're going to be looking at PolySwarm. I'm noticing right now that PolySwarm is down 1% at the moment. Not bad at all. But take a look at the market cap right here. I just want you to see that this is at 40 million. So not bad at all there either. We got a lot of room for this crypto to run. So just a heads up, this may be somewhere we can, how can I say, get our entry levels in, if not entry levels, DCA. But either way, whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, we just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you guys. We're growing, and we just ask you to grow with us. We really appreciate you. Now, looking at what we see here with the 1% drop, we'll see what's going to happen later on today as far as the behavior of PolySwarm. But let's go to the 7-day. Taking a look at that, notice it's down like 5%. The 1 month, it is up by 17%. I'm noticing right here that, where is that? Yeah, right here at the beginning of July, this was below 2 cents, which would have been a great opportunity to get a nice little DCA in below 2 cents. Right now, maybe the best market would be below 2.2 cents if you're looking to get in. Just a heads up on that. Let's go to the year. Over the year, it is up nicely. Okay, 85%, almost doubled over the year. So that's not bad at all. So things are looking pretty good for PolySwarm. Overall, I think it's way up somewhere. Yeah. So pretty much almost 5 times as much from its original price. So not bad at all in that regard as well. Now, let's just go ahead and start setting the scene a little bit, looking at some crypto here. Main thing we want to look at is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin at 114,000 and Ethereum at 3,600. So those are about, medium as far as like the way things have been lately. Matter of fact, speaking of medium, right here at Fear and Greed, we're right at neutral. So altcoin season indicator is going to be at 42 out of 100. So it means we got a ways to go. Market cap is 3.73 trillion. Just thought of what may be happening here. Now let's just move a little bit and let's go to the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, as we see, is 60.9%, and Ethereum is going to be 11.7. That Ethereum percentage has gone up over time. A lot of us that were watching the indicator remember when it was under how can I say, the double digits, but now at least you're in the double digits with that. So that means that we're getting a little bit closer. Like I said, as far as the month of August, I'm not really looking for a whole lot to happen in crypto. I think that really for the market to prosper, we're going to need a little bit of that rate cut in September. But at the same time, the world does not depend on the rate cut, but at the same time, just saying, I'm not looking for any special, jumps or moves before that time. Of course, we know a crypto or two may move very quickly or may kind of get out of, how can I say, a certain range. But at the same time, there's nothing we can do about that. Let's keep it moving a little bit. PolySwarm. Let's go ahead and start talking a little bit. Notice right here, we got the made in the USA symbols, and so been added to the top made in US America coins tokens by market capitalization on Coin Market Cap. This has been around for a while, so it's not brand new news, but just want to remind you guys of that. And we also have several how can I say, browser threats that are being spoken about, as far as just a little bit of a heads up on that information as well. Let's see. Rules right here, it says we're headed to Black Hat. Join PolySwarm at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas from August the 2nd. That's pretty much just already going on, guys. We're in the middle of that right now as we dive into the latest in cybersecurity and threat intel. So they're giving you a connect here with an email, etc., just in case you want to get with the PolySwarm crew. Just seeing. So let's go ahead and look a little bit further. See, I'm gonna click here. Yeah, so right here, just a little bit bigger so you can see it. The Black Hat, PolySwarm, see you there. Black Hat USA, Mandalay Bay. So just a heads up on that in Las Vegas. Should be a beautiful setting. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and look at that Black Hat information real quick. And right here, this is Black Hat USA. You got the trainings, you got the 10 briefings, arsenal, summits, the features, business hall. So just Mandalay Bay is looking pretty beautiful. Says, welcome to Black Hat USA in 2025. The Black Hat USA returns to the Mandalay Bay Convention Center in Las Vegas with the 6-day program. The event will open up. It's kind of already in the middle of it, but you know what I mean. Says 4 days of specialized cybersecurity trainings with courses for all skill levels. Also taking place during Black Hat USA's Summit Day on Tuesday, August the 5th, which is today, followed by the 2-day main conference on August 6th and 7th. So though pretty much everything that is major hasn't happened yet. Says featuring more than 100 selected briefings, dozens of open source tool demos and arsenal, a robust business hall, networking and social events, and much more. So just in case you want to, like, you're big in cybersecurity. I know some of you guys are really into cybersecurity big time. And so if you had a day or two, you could just go out there and meet some people or whatnot. So remember, that is what PolySwarm is about, all your cybersecurity threats. And really, PolySwarm was the first cybersecurity cryptocurrency created. So just a little bit of knowledge about PolySwarm. Let's go a little bit further and talk about the PolySwarm partners. Speaking of cybersecurity partners, do not forget those big time names like CrowdStrike. So that is a PolySwarm partner. So keep that in mind, right? So, like I said, I'm right here at the website. Kaspersky. I've known that one for years. There are other ones as well. Oh, there's Alibaba. Got a lot of big time names, guys. Just saying. This is not like some fly by night information. So just a little bit of a heads up on that, right? So trying to see if there's anything else we want to talk about here, but I think we're pretty much good to go. All right, so let's move it down a little bit as far as that's concerned. Rolling. So yeah, we got a few more names here. There's Trust Look, Virus Die, a lot of other little partnerships as well. And here at the bottom, we have the integrations. So just a heads up on the integrations. PolySwarm partners with threat intelligence providers to integrate the marketplace threat intelligence into their services. So we got Cyware, we got Threat Quotient, Threat Connect, Silo Breaker, Splunk. Yeah, Splunk is pretty new compared to the other ones, but it's just giving you a heads up that PolySwarm is growing. So, they're not sitting still. Thank God for that, right? Now let's go ahead and look a little bit more. Office locations for PolySwarm. And what is this? Partner with us, etc. Office locations. There's one office in Puerto Rico. There's an office in San Diego, and there's an office in Singapore. So they're already around the world. So these guys are not, like some kind of fly-by-night mom and pop organization. Just to give you a heads up, they got 3 office locations. Also, looks like they got some jobs available in case you're interested in cybersecurity, but it appears to be cybersecurity sales. So maybe let's see, Director of Enterprise Sales, Cyber Threat Intelligence Focus, United States of America. Just like this, they got a job in New York, DC, Miami, and San Francisco. But don't forget, even though these say intermediate, full-time, etc., when you're in sales, is kill what you eat, right? So make sure that you're a really good salesperson. If you're really, you have to be a really good salesperson. You would have to be really on your game in cybersecurity, in my opinion. Not financial advice to anybody before they jump out there. All right, let's go ahead and look a little bit at a little bit of the market here. I think this is my 1 month. Let me double check that. Yes, it is. So right here, taking a look at the 1 month for PolySwarm. Let's just keep our eyes on this particular situation here. This is what I'm noticing right here, that we have a little bit of consolidation going this way. You know what I mean? So as far as like right around the mark it is now, a little bit over 2 cents. It wouldn't hurt my feelings though if we actually went below that right in here and just kind of got under 2 cents to get that DCA in. With that shift that might be gone by now though. I don't know if we're going to get back there, but if we do, my opinion would be to try to accumulate below 2 cents. It's getting, it is lower, but hasn't been back to 2 cents since last month. But one of the things we also want to look at is that, let me go back a little bit. I think I want to go to the original chart. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here again with PolySwarm. Now you notice that it is at 0.2 cents right here. One of the things I want to you consider, look at taking profits once it gets to double digits. Like once it gets to 10 cents and above, my opinion, not financial advice, you might want to take a little profit as you go on the way up. So after that, it's house money as far as I'm concerned. But once it starts reaching that 10 cents level, I would be looking to take some profits just because of the fact that, you kind of want to be careful about that on the way up. Some of you guys are probably well above two cents with your average, but try to do yourself a favor, DCA a little bit. One thing about DCA is that I know you may be above 2 cents, but it'd be better to DCA down somewhat to lower your average, so that when it's time for you to actually sell and move out of a particular play, or at least sell most of your play or some of your play, etc. Depends on you, the person, right? Not financial advice, of course, again, but you don't want to be so high on the average that you can't sell at a profit. So be careful about that. Make absolutely sure that you are not holding the bag at the 10 cents average. And then all of a sudden, you haven't taken the time out for the last few months to DCA your way down. So be careful about that. You want to get your average closer to 2 cents than it is to 10 cents. So I think we're good to go for today. Like I said, I'm looking for great things with PolySwarm, with the small market cap and the great potential. At the same time, once we get to those double digits, guys, don't be afraid to pull the trigger on at least a little bit. Main thing is you want to come out of here with a profit, and you want to come out of here looking mighty good. And I believe you will be able to do it with PolySwarm because of the fact that PolySwarm is, how can I say, a crypto with great potential. Al, Real Life Investing, you guys have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.